This is Manny here. First off, just want to say thank you for accepting to be a member of the editorial board. And now, what I'm going to do in this little quick and dirty video here is just show you what you're being asked to do as an editor for this journal. And it shouldn't take too much time, but you see a screenshot here. You'll see the screenshot after I send you an email. So what will happen in the editorial process is me as managing editor, I'll be informed whether a submission has come in. And once I realize the submission and I gauge who's best in the editorial board to pass this on to, I'll email you, and then within that email you'll be sent an email link. There'll be a link on that email. And when you click on the email link, you'll either get this page if you're already logged into the software or into Siege, or you may have to log in beforehand. So as I'm already logged in, and I clicked on the link in the email, this screenshot will come in. This is just an example paper. It's not a real paper. Well, it kind of is a real paper, but it's one of mine. And I've used Mark O'Hara's old email address when he was at Sheffield Hallam. All right, so you'll get this email. You get an email link. You click on the email link, and you may get this page. And if not, you may have to log in, and then you will get this page. So what I'm asking you to do, or as an editor, is that your task is to assign peer reviewers to review this paper. So one of the things that I do beforehand is I make sure that a paper is anonymized. I put the line numbers and I PDF it to ensure that it'll be easily distributed and to a potential peer reviewer. So what I just did there is I clicked on that, click on here, and then the PDF will come up. Okay. Siege peer review only. And so one of the things I'll do is I will pass this on to you as an editor, and you can decide. Okay, it's about supporting students in mental health case studies of practice. And so what you're tasked to do is, you see this is the peer review bit right here, and you can select a reviewer. Now currently we have 67 peer reviewers that's on the database, and here are some of the names here. You see the names and you see how many people have done it before. So so for instance, I'll take, let's see, just an example. Sally Bradley. I'll assign Sally Bradley to review this paper. She may not be a mental health expert. It's just an example. And so for Siege, we want 2 peer reviewers to referee. So click on there. So I'll look for another person. Okay, that's Jackie Cockwell as well. Just for an example. So there already got 2 names already. I haven't emailed them yet, and I'll show you how to email them. Maybe Jackie won't be right to review this paper. So I'll just clear that. So you can click on that to clear it, and you may think of another person. So what you can do is just you look down the list. You go, some of the names here. There's like another page of people, and you go, no, none of these individuals. And I see some of the topics. I think one of the things is that it's not a lot of people who volunteered to be peer reviewers haven't actually put the reviewing interest here. So I'll probably action something where I can email all the peer reviewers to update what their specialty is. But as you're going along, you see there's not you may find there's not an appropriate person within the list that we have here for peer reviewers. So maybe you know someone externally or internally and their name's not listed as a peer reviewer. So what you would do is you can click on create a new reviewer. And I go, oh, okay, I know, for instance, this is all make-believe and all fictional. I'm going to search for someone that I know who may have an interest in this area. So let's see. One of my colleagues, I go, oh, I think Chris McCowan will be great to review this. It's just an example. It's not for real, but just an example. What I've done is just copied his email here, and what I want to do is just create a new reviewer. So what I do is I put Chris's first name here because it's asterisk, so you have to fill that out. And you can do this for an external person as well, just as long as you have their email addresses so we can contact them. Username. So what I would do here is hit suggest, and you have to have an email address. So that's why I went into the staff intranet or institution's intranet to get the person's email address. And that's all you really need, just to make sure that you can contact that person. And you can also fill in some of the boxes here: reviewing interests, mental health. It's just an example. So one of the things that you do is you want to tick that box, particularly if this person's a new user to the website and to the journal. Just save that. And so once I save that, because I clicked that box, he should get an email saying he's registered on. So my potential two peer reviewers I've chosen are Sally and I've chosen Chris, who you've seen that I enrolled on. So in order for them to know that they're peer reviewers, this is what you have to do. You have to hit request, this button there. So you see Sally's email address there. This, because it's coming from you, it will be your own email address, your own SHU email address, I think, or your institution's email address if you're external. It's a topic heading article review request, and it says to Sally Bradley, who's one of your potentials. There's a template email, as you can see here. I believe that you would serve as an excellent reviewer. You can obviously modify it and amend it, like hi. You want to put a hi Sally, or hi great colleague Sally, or something like that. So you definitely can modify the templated email. And so one of the things that you do, all you have to do is just, all you have to do is hit send, the button here, and the email will be sent, of course. As in, it's just an example. I'm just going to skip that bit. And basically, once you send the email, it shows that the request is going to be underway, and then you're just waiting to hear back from her. The same thing again. So you just click on it, and then all the information's there already. The link, dear Chris, all the information that a peer reviewer needs to know. The abstract's written on the bottom of the email as well. Then all you got to do is hit send. It's really as easy as that. I guess one of the things after reading the review, so you'll be informed when the review is done, because an email will be sent to your inbox to inform you that Chris has done the review or Sally has done the review. It will show up. And please don't worry that saying, oh, I may not remember. That's what I'm here for, so I'll send reminders if things haven't been actioned to you. But I guess another significant feature of being an editor is that you can gauge after reading these two, reading Sally's review and reading Chris's review after they are done. You can deliberate and gauge whether or not more work is needed to be done. So this is where your power comes in, I guess, if you want to say it. So after reading the two reviews by Sally and Chris on this paper, you're able to send an email to the author based on what you found, and then you can say, okay, after reading Chris's and Sally's work, I believe there's work that needs to be done. I know that some comments have already been made by some peer reviewers already that some of the options here, accept submission, revisions required, resubmit review, doesn't really do justice. So I guess one of the things that we could do is just add in your email something about if it's just revisions required. Say to the extent maybe it's the two reviewers will accept the paper with small revisions being made. Just for example's sake, I would put this paper's revisions are required. I would record the decision. So once you hit that record decision, then a template email will come up that will help you. Okay. So revisions are required. It's been recorded, and what you would do is hit this little email box icon, and this is where you will send this is where you may have to do a bit of work in explaining what the decision is. Well, also it's also a way to import some of the peer reviewers' comments as well. I mean, I know it's just an example, but if you were to hit this button here, import peer reviewers, at the bottom here would have reviewer A and reviewer E comments inserted into the email. I probably should have an example of how that works, but it's not too big. Some peer reviewers, they sometimes will email you with an attachment on a Microsoft Word document. All you have to do is probably just cut and paste from that Word document into this email to say this is reviewer A's and reviewer B's comments. So obviously, I just an example paper. So I'm the author of the paper. So I know it's probably a bad example, but pretend it's not me who written the paper. But m.madriaga, we have reached a decision regarding your submission to your article. Our decision is, this is where I would do a bit of amending here. Our decision is for you to revise. I can't type. Revise and resubmit. Da 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 da. And then according to the comments made by the two peer reviewers. And remember, you can incorporate the peer reviewer comments down here at the bottom of the email. So you can cut and paste if the reviewers, but also if the peer reviewers used the peer review forms, then you'd be able to hit that button, and their comments will just come at the bottom of the of this email. I'm sure you have lots of questions, and you may need some elbow support on this one. Don't worry about it. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help out. I'm here to support you in this. It's relatively easy. It's relatively intuitive. However, I've been playing with this for almost a year and a half now, so I can say that. So please, any questions that you have or any comments that you have, please just contact me. You know where to find me. But yeah, that's it basically. I just hope you found this helpful in trying to navigate your way around as an editor on this particular aspect of the journal. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll talk to you later.